Hi, happy Saturday. I have been getting a couple questions about the drama triangle, and everybody wants to avoid drama, and most people don't want to start drama. So I wanted to pop in here and kind of just talk a little bit about when actually to involve somebody else. So sorry, my computer's deciding to do weird things. There we go. Um, when it is important to involve somebody else and you're not being inappropriate or causing any kind of dysfunction, but when it's good to go talk to somebody else. So the first step in that is really doing some self-examination. Have I tried to talk to this other person? Have I really taken the time to look at what was my involvement in this? Did I say something that could have been misconstrued, or just taking some opportunity to really do some honest self-reflection? And then you can decide if you need some help with that, and talking about going to somebody that's on the inside of your organization or your family or the relationship, or somebody on the outside. And sometimes it's helpful to start with somebody who's on the outside, and going to a spouse, a wise friend, a coach, a therapist. It depends on who's in your life at the moment, to ask, hey, this is the situation. Am I missing something? Is there something that I need to do that's different? Because I'm really struggling with this conflict and I'm not really sure what to do. So that kind of person who's outside of the organization, who doesn't have the way that they're gonna like, oh, then start to gossip about other people, but there's somebody who can help you look at yourself and maybe give you some wise suggestions. So a partner, a good friend who isn't a part of the situation, who doesn't know the people, that's always a really helpful person to help you look at yourself and say, hey, am I involved in this? Like, help me understand, or give you some advice about how you might talk to the other person. And then another person you can go to is somebody inside the organization. And when you're talking about somebody who's inside the organization, you really want to go to somebody who can help you solve the problem. So that's not necessarily your desk mate. It might be somebody who is your manager or another supervisor who can help be a part of solving the problem. And going to them and saying, hey, I'm facing this. I've kind of looked at what my role is. I think this is what I could do better, but I'm still really struggling. And that's when it's really appropriate to go to your manager. That's what they're there for. They're there to help manage things and people, and see if you can get some perspective that you didn't have about yourself, about the situation. There may be something that you don't know, can't know, that said, hey, but they can help you resolve that problem. And so in the post, when I talked about the drama triangle, their job is to say, hey, I really do think you need to go back to the other person, and then they can check back up on you and have some accountability. Their other job is to say, you know what, I think we need to go together. I think you need some help with this, and we're going to go together and talk this through. But it's really important to choose somebody who can help solve the problem, that's part of their role and responsibility within the organization. When you're talking about family dynamics, it's a little bit different. But that's when you also need to get somebody who's trusted inside your family, that's going to be a wise person that's helpful, not somebody who's going to be the hero and then start triangulated communication, but really continuing to come back together and helping solve the problem. So I hope that was helpful to you all. I just got a few questions about how to know when to go back. And I don't want to cause drama. I don't want to be in the drama triangle. And so I hope that was really helpful to y'all. I will link the post, the original drama triangle post, in the comments, and feel free to ask questions. I hope y'all have a great Saturday.